Hello, folks, and welcome back to the Movie Mad channel. It's James here. I've not got a cup of tea this time. I just had an ice cream. That was quite tasty. Try to be good, but my son was making one, and I had one. Wasn't that bad? It wasn't a massive one. It was just a regular ice cream. So, as he tries to justify it to himself. So today, I went out at lunch, and it was absolutely pouring the rain, and I was like, I was going to go for my walk. I'll have a walk, about 40 minutes around the charity shops, CX and back, and then I thought when I stepped out, this is just going to be an absolute nightmare because it was absolutely pouring. And then I remembered the last time I did that, I went out and I got that big charity shop, a 19 Blu-rays, great one. Well, great value ones anyway, because they were £2 each, and I've traded in a lot of them already and got a lot of vouchers out of them, the ones that I didn't want. And I have watched a few and I've added them to the collection, but there's still more to watch to see if they're actually going to go in the collection or they're not. But I went into that exact same shop on the exact same rainy day, and there wasn't any Blu-rays. Well, there wasn't any Blu-rays massively, but they were doing a deal on the DVDs for £5 for £1, and the first one that caught my eye was this one. It's the Pope's Exorcist. Now, would I like this on Blu-ray? Yes, I probably would. Well, it was £5 for £1 on DVD though, so will I settle for it on DVD for now? I will do, and it was 20p. So I've watched this. I thought it was quite good. I'm trying to remember because I have watched it and it was recently. I can't remember everything about it, but I do remember it being good, and Russell Crowe being a good part. It's just I think a little bit at the end I wasn't quite happy with if I want to remember, but still great to own for 20p. I haven't actually checked any of this, but you know these are for that's not even been out a year yet. That's it, and so chances of that being in any condition other than good, there we go, is unlikely. So I was thinking, right, I've got one. Let's have a wee look round and see if there's any others. And I always try and look out for the new BCF symbol because that means that they're relatively newer ones and they might. We'll just wait for Charlie. Right, stop now, maybe. What that means is they're relatively new and they might trade in for something now. I was always going to keep this one. I wasn't going to trade it in, but I did look up to see how much you get for it, and it's £1, and they sell it for £4. Now, in CEX, the markups used to be Charlie's
just getting his wee bit nip in.
The
Baby.
markups used to be
Hey, baby.
like maybe 50%, so you'd get 2, they'd get 2. But more recently on DVDs, it's gone a lot lower. So that's like, so if you trade that in for £1, they sell it for £4, so they're getting 3/4 the price. Now I can see why they would do that because obviously it's a bit handling. They've got their overheads and things like that, but they could get a little bit more for it. And I say I was never going to trade that one in anyway, but I'm just making a point here about the trading value. Excuse me, on DVDs absolutely plummeting. So I then seen another few. And this one I picked up. It says Blazing Magnum. I'm just going to turn my PC on over here because Roy actually, I showed Roy this in my messenger. When we get pickups, we usually, show each other what we've got. And Roy said to me that this is known as something else in yeah, so there we go. Let's have a look. What did Roy say? Right, so this one says here it's Blazing Magnum, but IMBD, according to Roy, says it's known as well as Shadows in an Empty Room. And I seen this was a studio canal called Classics one, and I thought, you know what? I'll take that. Along with my Pope's Exorcist. and it says a new restoration of the 1976 cop thriller Blazing Magnum, and it says it on the back, Shadows in an Empty Room. Directed by Albert Deventer, starring Stuart Whitman, John Sachs, A Nightmare on Elm Street, and Martin Lewis. After his sister was poisoned, tough cop Tommy Satyat embarks on a very violent journey to find his killer, which turns into a whirlpool of revenge and betrayal. So there we go. Again, I'm not going to get rid of that one either. I'm going to keep that one for the collection for now. And I was thinking, oh, well, there's two there. I might just keep checking. I just kept on checking out for the newer released labels, and I found another couple. I found The Devil Beneath, sorry. Two estranged brothers come together to discover old family secrets after inheriting their grandfather's property. As friends start to go missing, they fear they're being stalked by a creature lurking. So, horror one. And again, these are all new releases. So got that one there. So that was a massive 60p I've spent so far. But yeah, it is £5 for a pound, so you have to get 5, don't you? And I picked up next, again, another new release of a newer release of Black Demon. I think it's from 2016. No, this one's from 2023. And it just looks like a cool shark movie, doesn't it? But you never know with these. But again, for 20p, I was discussing this the last time I got 10 for a pound. You can build a really good collection of DVDs. You know, my TV is 50-inch. Before that, I had a 40-inch. And see, when you play a DVD in the player, it's a 4K player, the picture isn't actually that bad. Now, you can tell a Blu-ray and you can tell a 4K, but some of the DVDs play really well, and you forget about the picture quality when you're watching a movie. So you don't forget about the picture quality, but what I'm saying is it's watchable. And this one's the Black Demon, I guess. Takes his family out of a Mexican coastal town, and he visits the pride and joy of an oil rig, but arrives a shadow of its former self. Worldstown has been drilling his wake in something legend, the Black Demon. Yeah, so looks like a big shark to me. So that was 4, and I then found another one. I don't know if this was in this particular order, but this is what I done. I found this one, another new release, The System, Behind Bars There Is No Mercy, so a prison movie. Pushed to the edge after to save his daughter, this retired Marine Terry Savage. It looks like he's going into jail. So again, oh no, it's an eco case. None worse than an eco case, is there? Ugh. Wonder if I didn't even look at the Black Death one. Is that an eco case? What is the point, manufacturers? Go and tell me what the point is, because I'm just going to throw that out. It's no protecting the disc at the front. It's no protecting the. You know, somebody bashes that, that's not going to do any harm, and you're just wasting your time. To be fair, I decase them anyway on DVDs, but that's just pointless. It really is pointless. So that was the 5 I got, and then actually I seen one more, and I was like, okay, if I've got 5, get 6, I'll probably have to get 10, won't I? So I did. I probably shouldn't have. And well, this was the one I actually picked up first out of that one. It was James Caan in Thief. Tonight his take-home pay is $410,000 tax-free. And I've heard of this movie, and I'm pretty sure I've seen it. I might even have it. I was thinking, I think there's a Arrow release of it, but I don't think I have it. No, I don't think I do. I'm just looking around my Arrows. No, I don't think I do. So I thought, why not get and watch it? This one's a bit older one. I probably should have checked the disc on this one. Oh, perfect. Just luck. You should always check your disc in charity shops. But it was pouring it rain, and it was 10 for a pound, and I had a short time to do this, so I didn't. And as I say, I then seen Bruce Willis. Now we all know with Bruce Willis's medical condition. He was doing these movies as a last resort to get money for his family, and I think he took any part that was going. So I'm not expecting anything from this. It's got Bruce Willis on the front. It says, but he's not the main character in there, so I'd imagine he's only in it for a very short time. It says, when a revolutionary experiment human drone tech falls into enemy hands, it's up to the leader of the CIA, Bruce Willis and his team, to draft a black ops soldier into service to retrieve it. So sounds like he's got a very minor part in it, but for 20p I took it. And coincidentally, they had another copy of The Pig Killer, which I got in the 10 for a pound the other day, and it trades in for £1.50. So I got it, and I could have probably traded it into CX, but I'll probably wait, when I went down there. But I'll probably wait. This gets fine. I'll probably wait until I've got a few things to trade in and just do it all in the one go. So I took that one as well, and I've actually watched that one, and I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't think much of it. It's got the guy who, I can't remember his name, but he's in Starship Troopers. He's the one that gives Rico a hard time, but then becomes his friend. And he plays the Pig Killer, and I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't rate the acting in it. I didn't rate the story itself. It was just too, well, it says it's based on a true story, but there's some elements here that were just too brutal. I don't mean too brutal, just wasn't pleasant watching, is what I would say. So I didn't actually get through the entire film. I've got another copy, so I'll be able to do that, and I might watch to the end of it, or I might not. It's a question: do you really want to waste your time on watching something you're not enjoying, or do you want to finish it and form an opinion? But for my channel, I think I should form an opinion on it. For my own sanity, I don't know if I can watch it. I'll do it for you guys. We'll see. I'll let you know. I'll let you know what happens. And there was 2 Blu-rays that I thought I could take. There was other Blu-rays I could take, but none that it was like generic stuff like The Dark Knight and stuff like that. And I've given away The Dark Knight a few times. I've got the 4Ks of that. I don't really need it, but I did pick up 2, and I'm pretty sure this is the one my wife likes, which is Warrior. And
I cried that much at James telling me to shut my face.
I know, I did. And I didn't put it like that. I said, what you greeted at, is what I said. I said, what you greeted at, I said.
You basically telling me to shut up every 2 seconds.
Because you were bawling. Absolutely bawling.
They were hurting each other. They were brothers, they're hurting each other.
Right, so my wife doesn't know if she's got this on Blu-ray, so she wants this one.
I think I've got it on DVD.
She might got it on DVD, so that's an upgrade for my wife.
I'll check tomorrow.
She's going to check it on there, and it's got the 2 discs. It's got the DVD and the Blu-ray in there. And Blu-ray, a couple of wee scratches, but not in bad shape. I've never seen this film, so I can't comment on it, but there you go. So I was thinking, if I had it, or I didn't have it, I would give it away, or I could get use the case for something else. So I just got that one for that reason. And I'm pretty sure I have got this one, but this is the Australian release. That's Charlie. He was sitting in my hair. He's got a bit of seed in it or something. There we go.
He's telling lies, he's got dandruff.
No. Right, so as I was saying, there's another one for 20p, and it's Any Given Sunday. I'm pretty sure I've got this in my collection. I couldn't really look at my phone in the shop because it was so wet. My phone was soaking, and I was like, I could look on my app and see if I've got this or if I've not, or I could take the risk for 20p. So I took the risk for 20p, and I'm pretty sure I have Any Given Sunday. But if not, it'll go into my collection, and it's got Dennis Quaid in it. I haven't seen it either. So, and this one says it's the director's cut, so that's actually maybe different from my copy. Yeah, so that was worth getting for my collection. So I spent a massive £2. I've got what I thought is a decent selection of films there. And, if you are want to get into physical media and you are want to collect, because I like to encourage people to collect physical media, and I don't want to say preserve it, but I think at some time in the future, when streaming has decimated ownership, that's what I think, decimated ownership, and we're the only ones left with collections, we'll be happier for it. But then again, we've taken up all this space to our collection. But it's what you like to do. I like to do this. It gets me out of the house on a walk looking for movies. Like to trade in, like to upgrade. Sometimes I just like to look at my movies and go, look, oh, I remember that from that film, and I enjoy it. And that's why I do it. So with that being said, I'm sure all you are watching already do the same thing and enjoying it. But if there are any new people who are looking to start collecting, I encourage you to do that. And the way you can do it cheaply to start off with, if you've only got a couple of pounds in your pocket, is the charity shops. And there is getting less and less in the charity shops, but there are some gems and bargains to be found still if you look in the right places. The best way to do it is frequent, often, and if you're passing a place and you've not been in it for a while, or you think, I'm just going to pass it, just go in, just have a quick look. And that's what I did with that one. And I was in that shop a couple of days ago, and those weren't there yesterday then. So again, it's just the luck of the draw, isn't it? So I appreciate you all watching my video. I like all my new subscribers and my old ones. I'm really happy. I'm closing in on 800 subscribers. I never thought I would get there. So if you are watching and you aren't subscribed, then please do that for me, and I might make 800. That would be great. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.